Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
As you can see, we've already started here. Out to the left it goes. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Whipped, great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Arsenal Tula on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Beautifully done. That's a throw. So who's he picking out? Keeper's ball. Tries to dink it in. Can he finish? They've scored!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Arsenal Tula draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Looks to dink one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In towards the middle. Boots to safety. Knocks it away. First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Looks to thread it through. Gets it back. Well played, he saw that coming. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Gets it back. Gets good distance on it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for space out wide. He's gone for it! Saved only by poor finishing. Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Plays it out to the wing. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Aimed long and direct. Lovely bit of skill. In he flies! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Our strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal Tula have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Out towards the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender. And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's hoisted clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.